To be outside the convention center area, probably.
Probably, yeah.
Oh, no more Mickey Mouse Playhouse, please. It's on repeat.
And then
where do you want to be, Adam?
We're
like maybe down here?
Yeah, this is great. Down here is perfect. Sorry. Tim Tracker was just singing the Mickey Mouse Playhouse song, and it was driving me crazy because we hear it on repeat at home, right?
I know, so crazy.
I think we're live, but
wow,
I'm not real positive.
There has been so many. Here, we can sit right here.
We can sit here. This is a great spot. Kind of out of the way.
Wow.
That was huge. Figment? Did you see Figment?
I did.
You see how big Figment is?
And he starts meeting
he's
guests tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Right.
Oh my gosh. That was amazing. We just stepped out, guys.
To me, I felt like there was a good amount that was confirmed. I mean, they're never going to bombard you with just some amazing, like unbelievable, but they gave some things today that I was pretty surprised and I was really happy about.
Kristen, our gimbal just turned off. Give me a second. I got to turn our gimbal back on.
Okay, sure. Wow. Adam, are you okay over there?
Yep. Just give me a second. Our gimbal turned off, guys. Sorry. I got a weird cable on it, and so it's... Oh, there we go.
Okay.
It did not like this little ancillary cable here for our microphone. There we go. Let's give that a shot. All right. Sorry about that, everybody.
So here in the Disney Parks panel, Magic Kingdom had quite a bit that I was very happy about. So to me, they've been teasing and talking about the Hatbox Ghost, and we finally have a date for that.
There was like a sigh of like, come on, guys. When they said it's going to be late November, we're like, come on. Like nobody clapped. They were like, okay,
right.
You've had enough time for
right.
Hatbox Ghost.
But
seriously.
November, fine. At least I'm not spending every day wondering what is going on and when is it coming.
So we got to skip ahead to the big things. The biggest thing for me, because we only have 10 minutes, Kristen has to go, so we can't talk very long. So biggest things for me, guys. Number one, the biggest thing. If you want to grab that.
If you want to talk.
Number one, the biggest thing for me is Country Bears. They are re-theming Country Bears, and that is a huge deal. That has been there for, I mean, that's one of their nostalgic parks creations is Country Bears. They announced they're re-theming it. It's funny because Kristen and I have been in there a couple times and gone, there's some questionable content in here that, Disney would probably like to remake. They're re-theming that. So they did announce they're going to re-theme Country Bears, which is huge. They announced the name of the fireworks show that will premiere December 5th. Was it 5th?
Yes.
December 5th at Epcot is called Luminous. So they announced the new fireworks show is called
They're already doing testing.
Luminous. And they're already doing testing on Luminous, so that is a huge, huge deal. More blue sky, guys. They ended it. I was expecting Josh to have some great announcement again, and it was a lot of more blue sky. And what blue sky means is we might do this.
They were very specific to say that they're not just planning some small updates for Magic Kingdom. This to me is big because to add an entire land is not easy. Mm-hmm. You can say that it is, but all the think about Galaxy's Edge and how long and the little details that go into adding.
But it's interesting because they made an announcement without making an announcement.
Right.
Like he said, they may bring Encanto to Dinoland. They may bring Indiana Jones to Dinoland.
But he said that they're pretty much, that's where they're headed. And I think that makes more sense because they're going to take A Bug's Life out. I don't think it's necessary to have that.
They said a lot
but it
more.
Makes more sense to have Dinoland become Encanto and more of a theme around that.
Hey, Jeff.
And
hey, Dan. Hey, Becky. Hey,
to
Kathy.
have...
Hey, Monterey Molly.
And honestly, having ridden Indiana Jones at Disneyland, it's not much difference, so they can make some
that re-theme of Dinosaur to the Indiana Jones is like a no-brainer. Like, it's a clone ride anyway, so to be able to switch that to Indiana Jones would be a no-brainer. I would love to see Indiana Jones at Animal Kingdom. That makes me so happy.
Right.
I love the dinosaur ride, but to have IP like Indiana Jones over there at Animal Kingdom makes me super, super happy. What about you, Kristen?
Oh my gosh, yes. So I'm really happy. They were more solid in their statements. They weren't just saying, "Well, these are hopefuls."
Yeah.
But what I liked is that they said that there's big things coming for Magic Kingdom. And so it's not just, hey, let's add a little bit of this. Or let's add one attraction.
I took notes.
This is they said it will be bigger than New Fantasyland. And New Fantasyland
is huge.
New
massive. Fantasyland is very big. So if this new Blue Sky idea at Magic Kingdom ends up being bigger than New Fantasyland, which is, like the right area, like, and under the bigger than that, then it's a very big land. Although they said almost no specific,
right?
Which is kind of crazy to me. So quick going over my notes here because we don't have a whole lot of time. Lots of Muppets in the show today, and that was
fun.
That was so cool to see. They said that Ahsoka will be added to Star Tours here at Walt Disney World and at the other Star Tours.
She's going to be roaming.
Oh, she's going to be roaming.
Yes.
I thought she was going to be added to the ride.
Is now meeting guests at Galaxy's Edge in Disneyland.
Okay.
And she now will be available in the other parks as well.
Gotcha. Okay, perfect. Josh said he made a promise. He said more shows, attractions, more lands. He said, I promise that. Hasn't been happening. So promise side there, guys.
Yeah.
Convention center here. Yeah, just a tiny little bit.
Here.
Kristen, your overall thoughts?
My overall thoughts is I know people were hoping for some crazy big thing. Yeah, you can't see us too well, Adam. Bummer.
Yeah, the Wi-Fi got overwhelmed here, I think. Do you want to try and walk over to the convention center or out of the convention center?
Sure, we can do that.
I don't know if you guys can hear us, but we just wanted to. We just brought Ride Cam in here because clearly not a whole lot of room.
Yeah. So we will go ahead. I think that today was I expecting some epiphany? No, but I know that they confirmed some things that I was looking really forward to them to make a more solid statement on.
Oh, you know what I'm super excited about? Tonight, we get to see Journey of Water as part of the D23 experience for Destination D23. We get to go to Epcot tonight. We get to ride Test Track. And we get to ride.
Another big thing. They're going to
They're reimagining. Yeah, they're retheming Test Track, guys.
They're going to enhance Test Track. And that is a beloved attraction at Epcot.
Yeah, I have that written down here, too.
It is a big, I think that's a big announcement because it needs some love. It does need some love. It's a little herky-jerky, and people don't want to lose that ride. And I think putting the time, and that's what the fans have been yelling about so much, is...
Oh, welcome, Elizabeth, to Chat Plus.
I want things to be enhanced. I want them to put money into refurbishing. I want them to put money into making things better. And all of the things they talked about today are the things fans are screaming about. So I know there's always going to be negative people out there and say, this was nothing. This was not good. I thought they did a great job today. I think they did a great job this morning with saying what they can say, but also, giving us, the fans, the information that we want to hear to know that good things on a horizon.
The thing I'm most excited for is the Epcot meet and greets start tomorrow.
For
Epcot
Figment.
meet and greets tomorrow for Figment. Yeah, for Figment. Yeah, for
Yeah.
Figment starts tomorrow, and they had Figment on stage, and he's huge.
I know
Figment
he is huge.
The new fireworks show, Luminous, A Symphony of Us, I think is what they said. I have it written down. I think it was A Symphony of Us is the new fireworks show that's going to be debuting December 5th. I told you, Kristen, you said you didn't think it'd be before the end of the year. I said they promised.
I'm shocked.
They promised it would be before the end of the year. Because they got to release it within the 100-year celebration, right?
We've had a couple of new Chat Plus members. I have to get going because they've got more panels about to start.
Yes, she wants to get into the panel, so I'm going to walk
Elaine,
with us
thank
over
you
here.
for joining Chat Plus. Also, We've got another Chat Plus member, Elizabeth Daniels. Thank you so much for your channel membership. I mean, if you want to sit out here.
Yeah, I might sit out here. Kristen, we haven't talked about this much, but we may be live tonight at Journey of Water.
They're right. They are giving us.
Yeah, we get to tour Journey of Water tonight at Epcot. What do you think? What do you talk about?
But yeah, I'm trying to figure out what is best, quite honestly.
We're walking around here outside of Wi-Fi, so I don't know how we're gonna fare here. But yeah, general reactions here is a lot of big stuff, a lot of good news. We're kind of losing the Wi-Fi, so that might be part of what's happening here. P.S. I love that they play Enya music here at the Contemporary. Hey, WDW Central. WDW Central says that the new Test Track announcement might be the best thing that they heard.
That was great.
Yeah,
I'm really happy about
Test Track has been rethemed now twice.
And did we talk about the Pirates Tavern that they're
adding
interested?
A new tavern, which is probably going to be a new quick service to Pirates, right?
Yeah, for sure. So I'm interested to see what they plan or think that they'll do with that. Do you want to sit at that table there?
Yeah, this is perfect.
And then I will move along?
Yes, definitely. I'm going to sit here and go over. I took pretty extensive notes, guys. So I figure I'd just sit here with you guys and we can chat a little bit about it while Kristen goes into the next panel. I'm going to switch away from these mics here. Whoop. Sorry, guys. And here we go. Oh, and Kristen took off. she really wanted to go check out the Ahsoka panel that's happening here. All right, let me see if I can put this guy in selfie mode. Hey, there we go. RideCam we don't use very often, so what's the next panel? The next panel is a Disney characters panel that's going to have the actress who plays Ahsoka on Disney Plus. Let's see if I can answer some of your all's questions here, if you have any. Can you guys hear me? I unplugged the microphone, so make sure you guys can hear me. Hey, Sandra. As a lover of all things Disney, this is my very first D23, either Destination D23 or D23 Expo that I've ever been to, and it was very, very magical to be inside that room, guys. I can tell you. Having met Josh D'Amaro personally yesterday to get a picture with him, just randomly, we were, on the same escalator with him, and so Kristen and I got a picture with him, and then to see him on stage representing the Walt Disney parks worldwide that I've loved for so long was like super magical. So I'm excited. I think Kristen and I will continue this, and I think that we will end up going to the actual D23 in Anaheim next year. I don't see any reason why we wouldn't go and do that. So okay, you guys can hear me. Awesome. Okay. Oh yes, Stitch Lover. They also announced that It's Tough to Be a Bug is going to be replaced by Zootopia. So that's another, there actually were a lot of big announcements. No timelines on any of these, but Tough to Be a Bug has been there since Animal Kingdom opened. And so they announced that Tough to Be a Bug, that 3D show, is going to be replaced with Zootopia, and they had some really good concept art that they were showing as part of a Zootopia 3D, 4D kind of experience with some animatronics and other things. I think that is a really good idea, especially since they're straying away from having an actual Zootopia land in Animal Kingdom. So, yeah. Yes, vaguely, can you hear me? Maybe I should plug in my microphone then. You guys want me to plug in the mics? It'd be a little easier to hear me. Give me a second. hopefully that'll help. All right, I'm not seeing myself here, so I hope that I'm still live as I bring up my notes, because there was so much. I was just taking notes the whole time because there was so much going on. I was just note taking the entire time. Yeah, my Wi-Fi went out here. I gotta go off Wi-Fi. Maybe that'll help, so I can bring up the chat. So, Country Bears, I'm gonna have to go ride that ASAP. If changes are coming, maybe Kristen and I are looking at doing a 24-hour Country Bear stream or 12-hour Country Bear stream. But in true Disney fashion, they started the parks panel today with like lots of pomp and circumstance, dance. They had an amazing band and an amazing musician who was singing the whole time, and it was spectacular. Okay, still trying to bring up the chat here, guys, so that I can kind of see what's happening. There we go. I am still live. That's good. You guys see me. Okay, cool. Colleen says, I completely agree. I don't like Zootopia and I don't get the hype. Well, in that case, be glad they didn't make a whole entire Zootopia land, which they were talking about over in Dino Land and Animal Kingdom, and it's just going to be a 3D show, so that's probably good. Supporter 6667 says, I hope they don't fully get rid of the Country Bears. No. They're not fully getting rid of it, but it will be a different show. I don't know if the last time you went to go see the Country Bears, but there's some kind of not PC things in there. I mean, I think it's funny. I do, but you know, with the way that the Disney parks have been going, you know, they put disclaimers even before Aladdin now. So obviously there's some things there that they probably wanted to clean up, and I think it's going to get a new entire show. I think the characters will be the same, but I think it's going to get a new show. Hey Gail, what's up? All right, let me look at my notes because there was so much more. I'm trying to jump between my notes and the chat. It was really cool. They had, if you guys watched the live stream of the panel, they had Muppets on stage like the whole time, which it was really kind of cool. They framed it in the stream so that you couldn't see the people operating the Muppets, but we could see them, which was kind of fun. It was kind of cool. I've never seen that before. They announced that Disney is going to be having 3 more cruise ships. 3 cruise ships, one that's going to be just in Asia, and it's going to be called the Disney Adventure. So much more coming to the Disney Cruise Line, which is huge. Also, something kind of vague they announced for Disney's California Adventure, Avengers Campus, was a new multi-world mission on a jet vehicle. So they had a bunch of Imagineers there talking about this kind of multi-world mission on a jet ride vehicle. I don't know if it's virtual or the ride vehicle looked very, very similar to Guardians of the Galaxy. So they didn't really say, they didn't say what it was going to be, whether it was going to be a multi-sensory experience like a virtual experience, or if it was going to be an actual ride. But that was coming to Disney's California Adventure over in Anaheim. Don't know about that. They also announced that World Celebration at Epcot, the last of the construction at Epcot, will open in December. That's huge. That's just a couple of months away. So that opening, along with Journey of Water, will open to the public October 16th. And I'm super excited to see Journey of Water tonight for the first time. Park Pass TV Dan has been there a lot of times. But yeah, this will be my first time. And yes, December 5th this year, Luminous, the Symphony of Us, will be the new fireworks show at Epcot. Trust me when I say we will be there. I'm sure there's going to be cast previews the nights before that we won't get invited to, but Kristen, as we were sitting there in the theater, listening to this, when he said December 5th, she made park reservations. Like, I'm not joking. She pulled up her Disney Experience app and made park reservations for Epcot that day. She was probably like the second or third person that probably made a park reservation for that day. So we will be there. We'll definitely be there. And Disney also has a new island for their cruise line that's going to be called Lookout Cay, Lighthouse Point. That sounds awesome because I know with all these new cruise ships, their Castaway Cay private island is probably going to be overwhelmed. So to keep it more of a private island experience, I'm glad they're getting a second private island, which is going to be in Eleuthera, I think, which is in the Bahamas. Lots of blue sky. I hate when they start talking about blue sky. Sorry, I'm just going through my notes, guys, that I kind of took in order as we went. But when he started talking about blue sky at the end, I just kind of went, whoa. Because that doesn't mean anything. It means I can imagine all the things I want to imagine. I can think of all the ideas I want to think of. Like, I would love to do this or love to do that. It doesn't mean that any of it's actually going to get done. So I like that they're kind of like spitballing their ideas with us. But, you know. Hey, Dave Cyrox says, great information. I love hearing your spin on D23 news. Yeah, I think I'm excited about some of the announcements. Some of them, like Figment, they had to have Figment ready to go by tomorrow. Because he promised, like, to have Josh tomorrow not called a liar, he had to have Figment ready to go. Because at D23 Expo last year, he said, Figment's coming back! Hatbox Ghost! All these other things that still haven't happened. So you got to believe that Josh put his foot down and said, Figment's coming tomorrow. I don't care what you have to do. Figment meet and greets are starting tomorrow. They cannot call me a liar about that. So that's good. That's good. Figment's going to be there doing meet and greets, and I'm going to be one of the first persons in line to meet him. Yeah, Belinda, you're right. Blue Sky is a little bit of false hope to all of us. So they can say they're going to build 3 new parks, 5 new lands. I don't think they have the money to do it. They don't have the money to finish Hatbox Ghost before November, so we'll see. It's still exciting, and they put on a really, really, really good show. They really did put on a good show that was exciting to see. Yeah, and some of the, you're right, Poppy, some of the cool displays in the lobby, the Contemporary, and the Ballroom are really cool, and they did put on a very good show. And Josh tomorrow is overwhelmingly just a likable, nice guy. And it was really cool to see a lot of those Imagineers there and see them as real people. And, you know, a lot of them are not like super charismatic, like performers. So it was fun to see some of them just, you know, because being kind of an engineer type myself, we know that like most engineers are not very extroverted people in general. So to see engineers get up on stage and talk can sometimes be a bit hard to watch. But our Imagineers did a really good job. Yeah. And yeah, you're right, Poppy, the Hatbox Ghost will be materializing inside the Haunted Mansion late. They still didn't give an exact date. They just said late November. They didn't give an exact date, just late November. So we'll see. I think there was a lot of really, really good parks news made today. Kristen said that there wasn't going to be any Epcot park news released, but there was. There was also a lot of new information about other Disney parks around the world. Awesome. Kristen and I are really most focused on, you know, Walt Disney World and Disneyland, just because I think a lot of our viewers mostly care about Walt Disney World and Disneyland. Hey, Eddie. Yeah, Josh would not be a bad Disney CEO. Josh D'Amaro would be a good Disney CEO. Although I feel when you're thrust into that role, you're put in a position to make hard decisions. So it's easy for him to be likable right now, and then when you get put in that boss role, you know, and you have to make tough decisions, and then people start, like, you know, not liking you so much. So, you know, I think he would. You're right, though. I think he would be a good CEO for sure. He would be a good Bob Iger replacement, if not just because he's charismatic. He's a good speaker. People like him. I think that is with the Walt Disney World Company. That's really important to just have people like you, you know. And I think definitely people like him. Yeah, Zootopia coming to Animal Kingdom, Poppy, you're right. They announced that it will replace the Tough to Be a Bug in the Tree of Life show. Yeah, Aaron Disney fan for life. Test Track, another retheme. I know I'm rehashing all this over again, but I don't know what they can retheme it now. So Test Track originally started as a legitimate testing facility, like a crash test facility. So when you went in there, it was basically just like your run-of-the-mill crash test facility where it was running your vehicle through paces. I liked it. It was good. Then they rethemed it a bunch of years ago. In fact, I was at that opening party when they rethemed it to be more like Tron-esque, very kind of futuristic, where you build your futuristic car. Now, I think they're probably retheming it again because Tron exists here in another park. So my thought is that the next incantation of Test Track is going to be a little more real. Less of a virtual experience and more of a real experience. I'm excited to see what they can do on the inside, and hopefully they can fix that door. When you go to the outside track, the door stopped working. So hopefully they fix that. That would be nice. Pam says all talk, very little action. I know, and that's kind of why we have to keep them accountable, right? Is that, yeah, there was. Hey, Luna from Japan. We heard a lot about exciting news happening for your parks there over in Japan. Yeah, the Country Bears making a change. Yeah, Tanya, Test Track is similar to Radiator Springs Racers without a race, which, by the way, Radiator Springs over at California Adventure, wow, is that a good ride. Amazing ride. Amazing, amazing, amazing ride. Okay, guys, it's 11 o'clock. I got to wrap things up here because I would really like to go in and see the next panel. Like I said, we haven't scheduled a live for tonight yet for the Moana Journey of Water experience because they just told us about it. They just announced that experience just moments ago when you guys all, if you watched the stream, they told us there was going to be an event at Epcot tonight for us, but they didn't say what. But they did let us know that they will be opening up Guardians of the Galaxy, Test Track, and the Journey of Water Moana experience for all of us. So Kristen and I are going to chat, and we may try to do a live stream over there. I'm not sure if they're going to let us, but we may just schedule it and see. So I don't even have an idea of what time that's going to be, but I imagine that it's going to be after their park closed tonight, after 9 o'clock. I could be wrong. But look for updates. If you have not subscribed to our channel, please hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications because we may just go live tonight from Moana Journey of Water. We might just do it. We might just go live. So if that happens, you want to make sure you get notified about it. But other than that, guys, thank you for kind of running along with us here on our comments. If you haven't watched our shopping video and our preview video of the Destination D23, you should go ahead and check that out. We did a lot of fun shopping here yesterday with some very exclusive items that you can only get here. In fact, Kristen had to do a lot of work to get us on the list because not everybody from D23 got to go in there apparently. You had to be on a list. And so Kristen did all that extra work for us. So please check out that video as well with all the cool merchandise here at Destination D23. Guys, we hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day, and look for more updates from us here. And like I said, maybe a possible live stream tonight. We'll see. Thank you, everybody, and check out the little bit, a shortened version.
Park Pass TV, your ticket to live, family-friendly theme park adventures. Everything from Disney, Universal, SeaWorld, and beyond in full live HD. Turn to Adam and Kristen for all the best rides, snacks, nighttime shows, and breaking theme park news. Make sure to subscribe and turn notifications on to never miss a minute of magic. Welcome to our Passholder family. Park Pass TV. No reservations needed.
What you came for, this is the moment magic was made for. Come one, come all, let's light up the sky now. You feel the magic happening right